in concrete local and body spaces. Understanding that territories are also the spaces where bodies are put into action, and the relations created between the spatial environment generated amongst the bodies. Domination is personal, and that is evidently a space for the proliferation of resistance against the oppression of our bodies as spaces with corporeal memories. Again, the problem with cities is that they constantly produce spaces where our bodies are subjugated and controlled, bodies only understood as commodities, with assigned values. Depending on the context and the general conditions of each one of us, we must discuss about what urgent spaces must we liberate from domination. Mental spaces, affective spaces, internet spaces, imaginary spaces are material spaces in constant dispute, where liberation comes simultaneously in terms of other struggles that are more explicit than those that our bodies and minds experience in everyday urban life. Struggle against domination is simultaneous in all personal and collective territories. Capitalism, in its present form, at least ideologically, supports the suppression of state as a regulator between producer-consumer relationships, and is suspicious and antagonistic against the idea of state as an apparatus that may reclaim rights and social dignity for majorities, because capitalist discourse claims that market will be the natural regulator of social relationships. But in reality, capitalism in its neoliberal form needs and uses the state as a natural ally of its policies by supporting the reduction of state in terms of social welfare, but increases the necessity of state in terms of security, control, military and social control, and the funding and support of institutions that bureaucracy embodies as a necessity of the state understood as a territory. So capitalism uses legality and law and justice system in general to legitimate constant dispossession, creating a world where it seems that all planet is displayed for the extractivism and exploitation corporations. Capitalism has produced a world that is at the same time imagining and producing its own creative destruction through financial mechanisms of domination, such as credits and endowment systems that are expanding without limits, crystallizing life as a constant self-reproduction of our own exploitation, domestication, and total surveillance. It is truly disturbing to think of the obsession of civilization to discover, imagine, produce worlds of progress, even the conquest of space, while at the same time creatively destroying everything. When we imagine and talk about reconstructing everything, what do we punctually mean? Tanta